Hello everyone and welcome to Cooking Live. I'm Chef Patrice and I'm going to make you a better cook. Today's special menu, a vegetarian menu. We're going to be starting with a cheese soufflé. Beautiful. I'm going to put some bread crouton inside to give some texture. Also, we are going to do oven roast summer vegetables. We're going to be using eggplant, zucchini, tomatoes, red peppers, yellow peppers, a bunch of garlic and fresh thyme and rosemary. It's going to be just delicious. Also, I'm going to do one more dish, quick garnish will be pea-wee potatoes and the kebab pea-wee potatoes. It's a nice dish with the pea-wee potatoes and then the fresh peaches. Alright, so I hope you're all excited. On the pea-wee potatoes kebab, we're going to do that over the grill. So a couple options here. If you have a gas grill or charcoal grill outside and you want to finish those kebab over the grill, it will be delicious. Or if you have a grill plate or a grill on I have a grill on my stove in here, so we're gonna have to turn it on. You can make a ratatouille actually with all those vegetables. They're perfectly in the alley of the ratatouille. Even this one. Not too many seeds I have to mention on the white eggplants, which is a good idea. For the zucchini, same thing I did earlier. I'm gonna remove the core, cut the zucchini on the bias. At that temperature in the oven at 400 degrees. Now tomatoes are going to cut a little faster, also cook a little faster. So again, maybe the tomatoes needs to be a little bit larger size. I would say, okay, it was 1/8 of an inch first. So you take your knife and you place it right behind the stem of the peppers, and if you do a good job doing this, you shouldn't be cutting any seed on the cutting board, and then you can just remove the stem, and look at that, you go over your trash and simply remove the inside, and all the seeds falls in the trash, not on the cutting board. And I just heard my oven telling me that it's up to temperature, so we are in good shape. Oops. See that it works all the time, this technique about not messing up your cutting board. A lot of seeds. Slice the onions this way, the same thing. Again, I'm trying to get the uniform slice on each vegetable the same way. Alright, and then of course place it into my little skillet in here. Next week we're gonna have another class, of course, and what I want to do next week, I want to do fresh pasta. I think that would be very interesting to do our own fresh pasta. So fresh pasta with basil. Take your vegetable and just push them against the side of the cast iron in here. Try to insert more slices. Believe me, it's going to shrink. It's going to lose some moisture. We're obviously going to season this with salt and pepper. We're going to put some garlic, some fresh herbs also. Fresh thyme, rosemary, if you can. So you go on Cooking Live Facebook. And of course you have my email address in case you need some requests or any comments, chefpatrice@cooking-live.com. Alright, and I'm usually pretty to answer your email. I'm trying to answer fast as possible. There you go, just some slice of garlic, and I'm going to insert in between the vegetables. So I'm kind of hiding the garlic and protecting it in between the slice here. Take the fresh thyme and the rosemary also. Fresh thyme, I'm going to mix it up with the rosemary. What I have in here, I have those pea-wee potatoes. Different color. I have a golden, I have a red, and I have a purple, which is nice. So what I'm going to do first thing is we're going to keep the skin on those potatoes, of course. So we need to give them a quick rinse. I'm actually going to add a little bit more. Perfect. Alright, let's put that on the stove. Cremini mushrooms are actually small portobello mushrooms. This is the half of the peach right there. So I'm going to cut it. That looks pretty good. I'm looking on the bottom and see if I see the oil. That'll be just perfect like that. Now if the peach is not too ripened, you should be in good shape. probably add mushrooms, the other kind of mushroom. Now if you have only one kind, which I don't think I mentioned to get a different kind, but then you repeat having another mushroom. So there you go. I'm going to use the cremini here. A short break in here, and when we come back, we're going to be making that cheese soufflé that your friends are going to talk about it for the rest of their life. And a roux is a combination of fat and flour. I'm going to go ahead and take my pot off the fire for now, and I'm going to take my flour and dump all the flour practically at once, and then we can cook that roux. Just to cook the flour a little bit, I'm going to put a little bit of milk and mix it up, mix it up, and then more milk. Don't wait until the bechamel comes back to a very thick stage. Keep whisking. Don't forget to go around the corner here. I can see my bechamel here getting thick with the heat. Nutmeg, it's very essential for bechamel and soufflé. I think it's got a nice background, but be careful, a little bit goes a long way. So you can see here, that's it, very little bit. It's like a pinch, along with the 3 tablespoons of grated Parmesan cheese, which is already in the bechamel. The slice of bread is in the oven, and a tablespoon of butter, we already use it to chemiser. So what I suggest you do, you put about half of the eggs in here, and in this way you can be more aggressive in here. This thing is already light, so I'm going to put the rest of those egg whites. So fill it up almost to the top. I would say to the top, go for it. We want to have a nice soufflé today, nice and high. Soufflé mode is free of butter. We have about 12 minutes before they get ready. So you have a little bit of oil, that's why it's smoking a little bit. Okay, it's already seasoned, so we're in good shape. Your soufflé is in the oven right now. We still have a little bit more time. We're going to take a short break right now, and when we come back, I'll show you how the soufflé comes out. All right, everyone is back. Thank you very much. Look at this beautiful kebab in here. We are going to sprinkle a little bit of olive oil to make it shine. Okay, so let me go ahead and do that over here. You want to serve them hot. I think it's nice with this. You can add a little butter if you want, but I'm just going to add some olive oil. Summer flavor. There we go. All right, this one suffered a little bit with the heat, but look at that. Okay, I have some fresh thyme also, and you can put at the end of the. That would give you a lot of flavor. Oh, okay, look about that. Perfect. Next week, we're going to do fresh pasta, homemade pasta. I'm going to show you a way, a very easy way to make pasta and be successful every time. A gazpacho, we're going to make a gazpacho with fresh peaches, also some corn, probably add plenty of good flavor. Do not drop them. You can see a nice color like that. Beautiful. Here. Alright guys, so I hope you really enjoyed this class. Remember next week it could be another vegetable class, okay? So thank you for joining me on Cooking Live, and I hope to see you next Saturday at 4 o'clock. Thank you very much everyone. Goodbye.